much as these statements suspended the power the National Working Committee, the State's Committee chairman had, by saying Fatai Adams remains the party chairman in Osun State. The concern on those states, beg your pardon, the concern here is, what about investigating, saying, however, the party will investigate or calls for investigation into what led to the fracas in the first place? The thing is, APC is neither here nor there in Ondo State right now. The PDP should be capitalizing on that to ensure that they consolidate their party. So when it looks like, because you are the national, you feel you can kick us and do whatever you want, isn't that opening a way for people to begin to defect at the camp, if you may?
So the first thing is to establish what the right path should be. And that's what the National Working Committee has done. You cannot suspend any state ESCO without recourse to the national. Now, whatever is happening in your place, let it continue, but you cannot do this. And I want to believe also that the National Party is already working to solve the problem. They are already investigating and working to solve the problem. But they have to establish that this is a no-go area. So I loved when I saw the statement yesterday. I really loved it. I think it was well crafted, and I'd like to say kudos to the National Committee for acting pronto. Because oftentimes, if you allow it linger, a lot happens. A lot of insinuations, a lot of other actions, and all. But they were quick to act, and that shows that they are on their toes. Secondly, left to me, I would have taken further action to serve as deterrent to others.
Okay, instead of saying if they should dare.
Because I think one of our major problems in Nigeria is law enforcement. Everybody acts as if
implementation.
Once you know that I have somebody, nothing they happen. If they don't do anything, if they don't wield the big stick right now, it will happen in another state. And it will happen in another state. So the earlier everybody knows that this action is a no-go, if you do this, this is the punishment, the better for everybody. But I want to believe that that they are thinking about it more holistically, because they have more information than myself and all of us outside. And I believe they will act in the interest of the party.
Now let's juxtapose it against a few weeks ago, I think in December, right? The chairman of the caretaker committee, or the National Working Committee rather, of the PDP,
yes,
came out after investigations had been done with regards to the 2023 elections, activities leading to the elections, and activities after the elections. And the reports were submitted, and there were clamors for disciplinary actions to be taken. The chairman came out to say, no suspensions, regardless of culprits being found, will maintain status quo. And the key player in that, we know, will be pointing fingers at the FCT minister and his activities against the PDP. Brazen, obvious, open. The blind will see it, the deaf will hear it, the lame will walk it, against the PDP, leading to the loss of the elections of the PDP candidate to the APC candidate, who is now president. And the PDP keeping mute till date. No actions have been taken. No statements condemning his activities have been made. And here is the same PDP jumping in a matter of minutes to say the Ondo State Working Committee do not have any rights to carry out punitive measures. I mean, I'm not disputing the PDP constitution. I mean, if the constitution says whatever happens in your domain must first be reported to the National Working Committee, who will now advise for action or recommend action. Yes, I do not support breach of constitutions. But this same PDP that is saying, if you dare it, we will punish you, because that's what they've said. You have suggested that if you were the chairman of the National Working Committee, you will already give sanctions. But this same PDP has not been able to even swat a fly in the face of obvious and public disregard of the FCT minister in Nyesom Wike.
And the 5G, as a matter of
G5.
fact. G5.
Made up of former Abia State Governor, former Plateau State Governor, Oyo State, Benue State rather, Oyo State Governor, and Enugu State Governor.
So, in replying or in responding to that, I would use an example, a football example, and I know you're a football lover. The FFP, breach of financial fair play, they sanctioned Everton and deducted 10 points. And even though they are still having some litigation on that, at least they dropped and they sanctioned them and deducted 10 points. Manchester City,
I know.
a lot of people have been saying they've consistently breached the financial fair play rules. Why have they not been sanctioned? I mean, for the past 5-6 years. And this ones, they sanctioned them immediately. And I will explain that. Everton admitted to breaching the fair play rules, and they sanctioned them and got it over with. They are doing their litigation. However, Manchester City have over 156 cases of breach of the rules. You see that the number of cases also gives you the number of time they will use to investigate and get judgment. That's how you look at it. Ondo State is just one state. And the issue was they suspended this person. No, you cannot do that.
No, but let's critically come back on this. But the states,
I'm coming. Also, the report that was submitted was tagged preliminary results. And the chairman cannot unilaterally issue those kind of suspensions or those kind of sanctions that you're talking about. He has to convene NEC. Don't forget that they are former governors. Some of them are still in office, or in one capacity or the other. Some of them still hold influence in their various states. They'll convene NEC, convene extended NEC before they reach decision. Even the BOT will be consulted. So you see that it takes time. That's why I gave you the example of Everton and Man City.